Hello! Congratulations on a successful creation of an invoice. In this fourth video tutorial, I'll show you how to create a recurring invoice. You've already created several templates, so the work will be done very quickly. To create a recurring invoice, select the Recurring section and then Invoices, and click on the Add New window in the upper right corner. Creating a recurring invoice is almost the same as creating a regular invoice, with only a few differences. In this video, we will look at these differences. If you still don't feel confident about editing or filling in the required windows, look at the previous video, How to Create a New Invoice, where we go through each step again. In the Recurrence section, select a start and end date, type of period, day, week, or month, and the period after which the recurring invoice will be sent. Once you have entered the parameters you want, the details of the settings you have selected will appear in gray below them. For example, if you have selected the period type month in the period 2, then the invoice will be created every 2 months. This part is especially useful because you can make sure that you've entered everything as planned. In the Email Settings section, you can create a template for the email that will be used to send a recurring invoice. First, mark Send Document after each creation. The first step is to select the recipient's email and to enter the recipient's email to whom you will send a copy if needed. The second step is to enter the subject text, which will always remain exactly as you entered it according to the recipient. For example, you want the text monthly invoice and the total amount to appear in the subject of the email. To do this, you need to manually enter monthly invoice and select the keyword total amount. The third step is to create the subject text, which will always appear in the recipient's email exactly as you entered it. The principle is the same as with the subject we looked at before. You can enter text manually, add a keyword, or use only keywords that will be converted to specific units when sent. Now we already see what the invoice itself will look like. Numbero has automatically inserted your logo, invoice number, and contact information for your company. All you must do is fill in the columns of the invoice table in the Recipient section. We looked at both steps in the previous video on regular invoicing. When you've completed everything, click Save, and a recurring invoice will be sent to the recipient based on the settings you've entered. If you want to learn how to create an invoice report, watch the next video. In the meantime, thank you and good luck.